Right, hello everybody, welcome back to Alaska on my SnowRunner hard mode playthrough. I'm still in the Taiga, picking up where I left off from the last episode. I just dropped the fuel carrier trailer near the ice. I actually backed it off the ice because although the ice in this game isn't going to melt, it still felt wrong to park a fuel carrier trailer on solid ice because that feels like some future iteration of rescue mission because some idiot. A lot of the rescue missions that I do, I'm sure, because some idiot parked a thing on ice when they shouldn't have done. So I've just taken a run down the pipeline to get past that broken pipe. Let's just confirm that this box doesn't give me a task, but I'm pretty sure this one's probably a contract. Yeah, it's just an unload area, so I'm sure this one's probably just a contract delivery. So I'm heading to the other watchtower basically, and I came around that way because it's quite a long detour otherwise. So follow this road around. When I get to there, see what's involved in getting to that watchtower. Still really looking for anything on this map that lets me load wooden planks, but I suspect that there isn't one. There's oil field to my left. I can just about see the watchtower through the trees, but there's no track there. There's got to be some kind of a trail into the watchtower, so I'm just watching the road on my right, because there's bound to be a trail somewhere. Don't know, maybe I should have gone through the trees. What's that? That's a trail, isn't it? So there's a time trial here, and is that a Scout 800, I think? Just out of interest. Maximum 50 damage allowed. Weather station. Okay, so would I take their expedition vehicle to a site not far from here? So I've got to tow that, presumably, without damaging it. Yeah, worried about that another time. So this trail does go on to the watchtower by the look of it. That'll be the curtain cider for the furniture delivery task that we saw earlier, I think. I'm following a trail. I should probably check the map, really. I'm sure I saw 2 tire tracks come in between here. Yeah, so this is the final watchtower. I think the final watchtower in the whole of Alaska. Nice little milestone. It's nice to tick these things off. Cutscene. Right, let's see what it shows us. So, weather conditions. Okay, so another fuel carrier. So that's another low saddle fuel carrier. That's handy. Lost tools. 2 more tasks. Stock loading. Wooden planks. There you go. Okay. So that's what I was looking for. Wooden planks on this map. Cool. Although I don't have a crane, so I can't actually use them just yet. That curtain cider is here, isn't it? And I need that for a task. Should have hooked it up while I was there just now. Let's grab that curtain cider. I'm not that focused on the tasks really, but it seems silly while I'm here to not pick it up and at least get it to the road where, even if I don't deliver it right now. I do need to find a repair vehicle. But I'm pretty sure, unless there are any contests that require one, that I don't need a scout here now. I've done all the scouting in the Taiga. I haven't tagged all of the tasks yet though, so maybe. So I'm hoping I can find a way through here. It would be easier if it wasn't pitch black. Doesn't make great viewing, pulling through these dark trees with no lights. Well, lights that aren't very effective for what you guys need to see. I mean, I can see what I'm doing, but you can't. Got my trailer stuck, I think. Arg, this was a mistake.
One eternity later.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to drive the Paystar down into Pedro Bay. Grab some wooden planks, although you can get wooden planks in there. I'm driving past the sawmill that has them. So I'm going to grab some wooden planks in Mountain River, and I'm going to go in to Pedro Bay because I don't have the Taiga doesn't have a crane, so it's limited use for me anyway. Get the Paystar down there. There's 2 large fuel carriers on that map, so I've got plenty of fuel for the thirsty beast. I just got to get up to the scout fuel carrier here. I've got the trailer, so I've got a total of 5 slots available. I'll just load up with wooden planks. It's dark, so I'll cut this and see you at the sawmill in Mountain River. I abandoned the Taiga, as you will have seen. Abandoned it with a curtain-side trailer attached, stuck in a load of trees, but it was too dark for me to see, let alone you guys. So it would have been pretty rubbish viewing for you and me. So I figure, let's get this moved in the dark, because I can do that in the dark, and then in the daylight I'll go and get the Taiga out when I can actually see the trees that I'm stuck on. So let's just work out which of these I would want to use this for. This landslide requires 2 wooden planks. This bridge requires 2. No, it doesn't. This bridge requires 4. Right, in that case, it just makes sense. I'm going to come, these 4 slots that I've got, I'm going to come down here, this route, down, and use the 4 that I've got loaded currently to fix this big main bridge. And then I'll be able to get in to here where I can load more wooden planks to fix the other things. Seems sensible to me. And if the Taiga needs any assistance, the Paystar will be there to help. Pull it out of those stupid trees that I got myself snarled up and locked in. So yeah, I won't worry about the rock slide just yet. I'll come back and do that with 2 slots after we got the main bridge open. Ooh, a little bit slided. But I've got chains on, trailer hasn't, so the trailer's doing a little bit of drifting behind me. If I enjoy that effect. Make sure I'm tracking the right one. So this high range gearbox, I can really see the benefit on a vehicle that's got always on diff locks. I think for this particular vehicle, or any vehicle where you have to engage a diff lock in low ratio, I think the off-road gearbox is probably more use to me. And then stick this high range gearbox in something like the Derry or the Tega, where they have always on diff lock anyway, and therefore they can trundle along in high gear without losing traction. Right, so cargo management, and I've got 4 wooden planks on me. Brilliant. 2. Sweet. So I don't know that I need the trailer, because this is a small enough map that I can just do a couple of runs. So I've got 2 slots to bring down here for the down power pole, and then I've got 2 slots to take back up here, and they're in different enough directions. So I think I'll probably leave the trailer on the side of the road somewhere, and then come and get it if I need it, or take it with me if I leave the map, because I'm sure it'll be useful, but not necessarily here right now. In fact, that looks like a convenient little trailer park. Yeah, I'll leave that there. And then I am going to be going across this bit. Go and see what mess the Tega's made of itself. That brilliant idea of mine to grab a curtain sider and then drag it through some dense trees in the pitch dark. This is another one of those days where I could easily just keep going and record like 8 episodes if I wanted to, because I feel like playing all day, because I'm absolutely loving this, but common sense says this will probably be the last recording of this play session, and I'll do some editing then. It's the easy enough route across that water. I don't need to worry about that at all. Alright, Tega, what are you doing to yourself? It's probably not that bad, it's just not being able to see it. I couldn't tell whether it was the truck or the trailer that was stuck. But it's pretty much there on the road. Now that it's a bit of daylight, what's going on? So it looks like the trailer's stuck on that tree, doesn't it? So if I can get the trailer winched there, maybe it'll pull it sideways enough for me to get out. See, I was almost there, look. It was all I needed was to be able to see what I was doing. Right, so this trailer needs to go to the family treasure, which is pretty close, so I'm just going to do that real quick. And then there's a fuel carrier here, so the Paystar can go and get fuel when it's loaded up and then fix the Morrison's landslide. Yeah. Getting stuff done. I'd rather have this bumpy, rocky stuff than mud. Because with chains on, these icy rocks aren't really much of a threat. Although I'm sure by now, if I was in the Fleet Star, it would have tipped over 5 or 6 times each episode. Unfair, but it just felt like at the end of Michigan, that Fleet Star was tipping over just to troll me. Right, done. Not too bad money, really. What's next? Now that we've got that bridge fixed, what I think is next is take it back out here. Where does that drowned car need to be delivered to? All the way down to the parking. Yeah, so actually, so I'm going to do, back out here, I'm going to grab the drowned car. I have a plan. Bear with me. But I'm going to grab a drowned car and I'm going to drag it all the way in the wrong direction to here. Then I'm going to get the trailer with the metal beams on it. And now the plan is making sense. You guys worked out what I'm going to do, right? Grab a trailer with the metal beams on it, and then as I'm driving past, reattach the Hummer and take the metal beams down and deliver them, because it's the same area as where the Hummer needs to be delivered as well. So I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And then if there's any time left in the recording, which there might be, we'll do something with the Paystar. But the main focus is getting these roads and roadways done. I'm not sure if it makes any difference at all. I just prefer pulling them forwards, I think, if I'm towing them. Ooh, engine damage. Right, how about you all coming with me? And we're gonna go... Yeah, okay, I've already done the waypoints. So I should check actually, is this one that I need to repair? No, I just have to deliver it. Don't have to repair it at all. Made that mistake in the last episode, didn't check whether I need to repair or not. Oh, this pleasant bit of mud. It's not nice to tow something through. See if I can go off-piste. Bit more traction through the snow than I get in that mud. Right, let's get that trailer with the metal beams on it. Drag that back, collect the hammer, and then I will need to jump into the paystar, grab 2 wooden planks and clear that boulder roadblock, the Morrison's one, and that'll give the Tega clear access then down to deliver these metal beams. And that then also subsequently then frees up this trailer, which now that I've finished pretty much scouting the whole of Alaska, I know this is the only 4-slot trailer I've got unless I buy one. So although it doesn't look like a particularly good off-road trailer because it's quite a low slung It's not good. It's going to get stuck quite a lot, I would think, because it's a low loader rather than a high ramp bed. So it might be a little bit unfriendly in some terrain. It's only really I think the long pipes, large pipes, that I would need to use it for. So hopefully that's doable. I want it to connect to that power pole ahead of me. It keeps insisting on connecting to tiny little Christmas trees. There we go. Right, pick up the hammer on the way past. There's no winch point on the back of the trailer. Oh, and I'm almost out of fuel as well. Drag it for now. Strange that there's no winch point on the rear of the trailer. Right, so obviously I need to engine off. I am pretty low on fuel now, I'm almost out, but I need to switch to the Paystar anyway, which is also fairly low on fuel. It'd be funny when if I run out of fuel, but I need to load 2 lots of wooden planks. Right, grab some fuel in here, and this drilling site is obviously going to be a delivery destination for quite a lot of stuff. Moving the stock. Oh, is that... Oh, no. Have I just accepted a contest? No. Refuel. What did I just do? Moving the stock. It's not... You. I thought I just accepted a contest without realising it, because it spawned a fuel thing for me as I activated the task, it spawned this fuel pallet. And looking at the task, deliver 2 lots of wooden planks and an oil barrel to that other location. Alright, I am not going to worry about that. Phew. I just had a slight panic then that I was going to have to grab that oil barrel, load it up, and rush somewhere for a time trial. A little bit of a panic attack then. I'll worry about that later, because it obviously needs more wooden planks as well, so... But if it's not timed, I can come back and do that another time. It spawned it in the same way that one of the contests in Island Lake did in Michigan. As soon as I clicked the task, it popped the barrel on the thing on the floor. So what we are doing though is Morrison's landslide. Don't tell me that... Oh, no. Ah, okay. So it looks like the only delivery point for it is on the wrong side of the thing. So out here, no worries, we'll come across country and hand it in from the other side. Fine. If that's the way you want to play it, mate, that's the way we'll play it. Bit cruel not to give me a delivery point this side. It's extending my episode probably a bit longer than I would want it to, but I am going to get the metal beams delivered this episode, come hell or high water. There we go. There's the tiger up on the hill, looking cool. Unload 2 lots of wooden planks. Although I'm not sure, you see the size of the boulder that's on that road in front of the tiger, at the top middle. I'm not sure how 2 lots of wooden planks are going to shift the rock that big. But they just did, look, as if it was magic. Watson's landslide completed. So, next task I want to do... So I actually think this is a contract, and I haven't found what it is yet. That's the one. Pipeline repair. Yeah, pipeline repair. Oh, I'm going to need to put some fuel in it from the Paystar. Turn up for the books. Paystar doing a fuel rescue. That's pretty remarkable. I'm going to try and do this without running the Paystar out as well. Yeah, that's enough for the paystar to get back to that fuel carrier in the oil place. And then that's enough to get the Tega in there as well. But I want to take the Hummer if I can. I'm just a bit dubious about towing it from halfway down the trailer, but we'll see how far we go. And if it doesn't work, I'll come back and get it on a separate trip. I think I'm just struggling on rocks in the road. Let's focus on one thing at a time. I'll worry about the Hummer another time. I'll probably chuck it in the Paystar. Lights on, it's getting dark. I want to get this one done during this episode. Yeah, I am going to stop in and get some fuel. I was wondering, I know there's a fuel carrier down at the destination, but I don't want to risk running out halfway. And I think the easiest way to do this is going to be to drop my trailer here, go in light, get some fuel, come back out, reattach. Maybe even grab this fuel trailer while we're here and pull it out to the road so that other vehicles can do a drive-by. There is a truck to rescue there, but I haven't got time to do it. I can see it. That's the ANK. But I haven't got time to be in there on this episode. We'll come back for that. Refuel anyway while I'm here, and then pull this out to the road where it's a bit easier, because again I'm not seeing a task to deliver this, so I think this is just another trailer that is all ours, which gives me a little bit of hope that I might actually be able to use the Paystar for this map after all, because it's quite a lot of fuel they've given us. really want to block the road. But it's too dark to really see much of anything else. So I will just leave it there. I'm going to be coming past, I can move it. Let's get reattached to the metal beams. I want reversing lights, please. I know there's little reversing lights there, but I want big, proper powerful ones, please. One last slurp of fuel. And then check that I know my route. So basically, because I haven't done this long route all the way around before. All the way around there. That's not that far, actually. We're nearly there already. Because we've done a fair bit of it. And it's a small map. It's a bit deceiving. Yeah. Getting the cab, because I think at night, cab with the lights on gives better viz. Leave the engine on so we can see what's going on. We should see these pipes magically fix. Cool. So that's not bad. We've got a fair bit done. There are only 3 tasks left that we found that we haven't yet done. I'll need to check whether there's any other tasks that are in any of these grey areas. So tasks. So things we've got left to do here. We need the Paystar to come back down this road, fill it with fuel, grab some more logs, and bring them for this pole down, so that we can get in and out of this warehouse without smashing our sump in. That's one thing that needs to be done. We need to get that Humvee back to its owner, but that's all the way down here, and probably just running back up there with the Taiga is the answer. This trailer, I'm not sure there's any other use for it on this map, so I may take the Taiga back out, fill it up, take it back out, and then drop this trailer off here on the way to Mountain River, because we need it back. I know we need it back on other maps where you've got long pipes to deliver, including the one in Northport, but there's going to be others. And we've got a truck. We've got a ANK truck to recover. So I think we'll do that lot in the next episode. In the meantime, I will have a look through the contracts and see, of all of the contracts we've got, which ones are completely done in this zone and therefore could do while I'm down here, like the one I've just done for that pipe. There may be other contracts that can be done in this zone. So yeah, okay. Unfortunately, it's dark, so I like to try and log off with the truck visible, but it's difficult. Well, I've got the lights on, I suppose, but you can't really see very much, can you? But I am going to end the episode there. I have run out of time for the duration of this episode. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much, and goodbye.